Winter never stays forever. We all know that. Storms does not last forever. And night eventually becomes morning. And in the same way, difficult seasons in life are not designed to last forever. Yet, when we are in the middle of a struggle, it feels permanent. For example, when bills are piling up, it feels permanent. You'll be like, how come it's bills, bills, bills all the time? And when opportunity seems far away, it feels permanent. We'll be like, what is going on? Why me all the time? Since all this one, I've been trying. But when life is not moving as quickly as we hope, yeah, we feel it's permanent. But feelings are not always facts. Some of you that are listening to us this evening may be working hard every day. You go to work, you take care of your family, you pay your bills, you handle responsibilities. Yet you are still, you still feel like you are not getting ahead of everything that you have been doing. And because you've been carrying that pressure for so long, you may have started believing that this is as good as life gets. But we are here to encourage you this evening that where you are today is not necessarily where you will be tomorrow. Life changes, situation change, people grow, skills grow, confidence grows, opportunity grows, even network grow, knowledge also grows. And when those things grow, life can begin to grow too. So one new skill can change your income. I remember what my sister shared before we started this life, that I think she gave an experience of somebody that has been trying a lot of things, but at the same time, it's like she wanted to give up. But along the line, maybe one sentence, if I could remember correctly, of what she's been doing or what she wrote, changed everything for her. So one skill or one new skill can change our income. One new opportunity can also change our direction. One new mentor can change your perspective. One conversation can change your confidence. One decision can change your future. So this is why you should never make permanent conclusion based on temporary circumstances. Your current situation is a chapter. It is not necessarily the entire story. Another thing we need to talk about is that many successful people started in difficult places. One thing social media really shows is the beginning. You can never see when they started. What we see is the finished product. We see the success, we see the confidence, and we see the lifestyle. We see the achievements, but we rarely see the process that created those results. What many people don't realize is that almost every successful person has a story. Yes, they all have a story to tell, a story of struggle, a story of failure, story of rejection, and probably a story of uncertainty. Many successful people once felt lost, broke, rejected, insecurity or insecure, let me just put it that way, confused, and they may be afraid as well. There were times when they questioned themselves, times when they doubted their abilities, which I think we too can relate with. Maybe at a point in our business, maybe thinking, is this where I am supposed to be? Am I even able to do this? Will I be able to do it? That is when they doubted their own ability. Sometimes we may feel the same way. There will be times when nobody believes in themselves, times when their dream seems impossible, but they kept going. Likewise, we today, we keep going. And what separated them from many other wasn't perfection. Now I'm talking about the successful people. It wasn't luck. It wasn't having all the answers. It was their willingness to continue despite uncertainty. They refused to allow temporary struggle to become permanent identity. And the same thing is happening to us. We refuse that. We refuse to allow temporary struggle to become our permanent identity. No, we refused that. Just because you are struggling today does not mean you are destined, or that is how it should be, that you are supposed to be struggling forever. If you are listening to us this evening and life has not maybe gotten to how you want it, don't quit on yourself. Don't write your ending before your story is finished. Because many people who eventually succeed once stood exactly where you are today, where you are this moment. Please think twice. You don't need to quit. Keep moving forward. Even your environment may not reflect your potential. And that is where we need to be very careful. This is very, very important, because your environment does not always reveal your potential. Sometimes people judge themselves based on their current surroundings. They look at where they live, they look at their job, they look at their bank account, and they look at their challenges. And they mistakenly assume that those things define their future. No, no. Your environment and your potential are not always the same thing. So let me quickly explain that. A seed planted in the ground does not look impressive. Yes. When you dig down the soil, you put that seed, it will be like, maybe if you go back maybe a few days, it will change, because you have already buried it under the soil, hidden, covered, and it's invisible. But inside that seed is enormous potential. So some people are in difficult environment right now that we are talking, surrounded by financial pressure, negativity, fear, discouragement, limited opportunities. And after a while, they begin to shrink their dreams. They stop believing growth is possible. They stop expecting more from life. They stop investing in themselves, which is very, very important. But history is filled with people who started in difficult places and still achieved extraordinary things. Not because the environment was perfect, but because they refused to let the environment determine their future. So your surroundings may describe your current reality, but they do not have the authority to define your destiny. So if life feels difficult for you right now, if you are facing challenges, if you are carrying responsibilities, and maybe you are even wondering whether things can improve, we are here to let you know that yes, this is just a season. You need to remember this. Just because life is difficult today does not mean that your future must remain difficult forever. Some of the greatest transformations begin in most unlikely circumstances. And that brings me to something incredibly important, because every major transformation starts in one place first, which is the mind, our mind. We say it all the time that whatever you are going to do or you are going to achieve in life starts from your mindset. If you have that negative mindset, it will be difficult. So you have to change that mindset to positive mindset, to positive one. So whatever you are going to be in life starts from your mind. So I'm going to leave the floor for my business partners to continue from where I stopped. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you so much. So I'll be talking about growth starts from your mindset. That's what she was about to say. I mean, she already said some point about it. That whatever you want to become, start from your mind. So if you accept failure, it means, or you accept the situation you are right now, it means you are going to remain there. He says some people stuck. Why? Because they stop believing in themselves. Some people remain stagnant because of the situation they are going through right now, maybe because of the economy, because of debt, because of high um, credit card, because of some loan, because of situation, because of what they are going through at present. So, but I'm going to tell you now that your mindset matters. So you don't need to accept the situation of what you are going through now. So all you need to do is that to believe in yourself that this situation is not forever. It's just a page that will be turned over. So one major reason some people fail is because in their mind they have already written the failure. And the reason why some people prosper, they grow, is because in their mind they do not accept the current situation. They believe that that situation is going to change. So the major reason people remain stuck is because they mentally surrender. They accept that some people, you see some people say àwọn máa ti gba kádàrá. I'm speaking my Yoruba language now. Àwọn máa ti gba kádàrá. Ah Ọlọ́run ti kọ́ àwọn gba kọ́dọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run ti kọ́ wípé àwọn kan ní lówó láyé. Ọlọ́run ti kọ́ pé àwọn kan ní òṣòríire. So some people believe in their mind because of their situation or because of their background. You are born in the poor background does not dictate that you are going to be poor in life. Your mindset will lift you up from poor background to rich. Look at stories of people. Even if you have been watching people on social media, you will see how some people live their life from the grass to grace. It depends on you. Your mindset matters in everything you want to do. Even some people, you see some people sick, they get sick, but they believe that that situation is not going to, it's not, everything is not going to end there. It's going to end. They believe in their mind that this situation is not going to kill me. I'm going to be okay. God is going to take control, and they pray. They do everything they need to do, and before you know it, they are good. They are healed. While some people have the same thing, but because they don't have that belief, their mindset, they accept that current situation and they remain there. So your mindset matter in everything in life, that situation. No matter where you find yourself, that situation can change. It can change. That's the strong mindset all of us needs to have. Some people, because they hold money, they are in debt, they think that's the end of life. It is because they have already agreed with that situation And if you did not remove your mind from there, you did not train your mind to have positive mindset, you still remain in the same place. Some people stop trying, they stop learning, they stop exploring, they stop believing that change is possible. Why? Because maybe they have failed before. They've tried one business, they fail. Maybe they already scammed them and they think that's the end of the world. You will not keep trying until you are there. So your mindset matters in everything that we do. So many people eventually transform their life usually because something that is in their mind is that I'm going to make it. No matter what, I'm not going to end my life here. They keep trying. They keep trying. Some people that have big companies today, it's not the first business they have. Some people have tried some business in the past, they failed, but they did not stop there. They keep trying different one until they find the one that is succeed. So in whatever you are doing right now, we don't know who is watching us or whoever will watch this replay later. Maybe you are discouraged. Maybe you think there is no growth yet. Keep doing what you are doing. Improve yourself. Learn more. Grow. Growth matter in everything. Consistency also matter in everything. So keep growing. Keep showing up. Keep doing what you are doing. Keep learning more. Before you know it, there's going to be change that you are looking for, and you'll be surprised one day. So you don't keep trying because quitters never win, and winners will never quit. It's those that don't quit that succeed. So if you are a parent, you need more time with your family right now. The job you are doing right now is not enough for you. You have only one source of income, or you are even do three jobs, and it seems as if you are doing nothing. You have nothing to show for it. It is time to explore new opportunity that we are telling you right now. The business we are showing you, it is time to try something new. Don't fold your hand. Don't stop there. Life does not end. Some people think, oh, why did I even migrate to this place? We understand. We are all human beings. When stress is too much, you will think otherwise. But there's solution for everything. So some other people, they begin to learn differently. They think differently. Those are the people that succeed. They move differently. They develop new habits. They build new skill, explore opportunity, invest in personal growth. They begin to learn. Even in career, some people begin to learn. They begin to invest. They begin to grow. They don't want to remain in one place. They want to hold higher position. So they keep trying. They don't fold their hand and just stop. And you don't end it there. Don't allow depression to take over. We understand what is going on in the world. Everybody know. It affects everybody. There's nobody, even the rich one feel it. The corporation we're working for, they feel it. The companies also feel it. That's why you see them laying some people bankrupt some company because they cannot stand the wave of the economy. And even the economy may get better tomorrow. So we don't think everything is there. So that's why we need to be planning for the future, not only for today, not only what we get today, what we get today and tomorrow. We need to start working. Your mindset often determine whether you stay trapped or you start transforming. So some people start growing slowly. They did not give up on themselves. They did not give up on their dreams, and they're there. So don't say trap. Move on. Try something new. Start to grow. That is how to grow in life. So your mindset matter in everything. So don't stay stuck. Then I will be talking about you cannot change your life without changing something. Yes, something have to change. You cannot be working in the old pattern and think everything will change. Like the structure is that everybody should work, you get to 65, 70 and retire and start getting your pension. But did you want to do that stressful job until that time? How many people want to wait to that age before they retire? Even people that are close to retirement, they are looking for something else. So that when they retire, they will have, they don't have to go back to work. Because to the economy you see, you don't know 10 years to come, you don't know 20 years to come. And everybody want to enjoy their life here on earth. Don't want to suffer all the years, and at the end of everything, what you get is not enough for you to even eat. Not to talk of paying your bill or pay house rent or mortgage. So everybody, even the young ones now, are looking for a way. They want to retire, they want to enjoy their life, they want to work flexibly. They want to have financial freedom, they want to have their time freedom. Everybody wants to be able to move around without being stuck, without anybody controlling your time, controlling your finances. So it is time to change things so that things will change around for you too. Let me be honest with you. Many people want different future while repeating exactly the same patterns. But transformation usually requires change. Yes, if you want to transform your life, you need to change the way you do things. You need to explore, you need to learn more, you need to grow every day. You need to look for something to better your life. You can't remain in one place. Sometimes change means learning new skill, living your life. I've already talked about that earlier, so I just want to touch some other points. So you taking risk. Let's talk really here. So some other people will say, so I cannot even check it out. They say they check it out, check it out. So that is risk. I'm afraid. Oh, if you don't take risk, let me say faith. If you don't take risk, when will you see the real one? But what we are saying the right now, what we're inviting you to come and check this out is the free to watch our free webinar. It is free to register on our website. It is free to watch our free live webinar. It is free to get information. It is only if you want more. You want to get the details. Okay, I want to know more. I want to know the company you partner with, I want to share. I want to know how we earn money. I want to know how this platform is going to help me. I want to know how this system is going to help me to change my life, to change my income. Then you pay 149, which is wonderful, within 30 days. 30 days guarantee is there. That is to tell you that is the assurance we have that we have a legitimate business. And checking it out, you want to move forward, you start your own business, you get your distributor ID, we get you started, we build your website for you, you start your own business and you start earning. If all of you, you see here in this business, we not 1 year, not 2, not even 3, all of us you see here. If you still continue in this business, it means there is something we are seeing there and there's potential. And we'll see other people, our colleagues, people like us that have succeeded. All of us, when we introduce ourselves, we said we work so, but some people don't work under anybody anymore. This just has helped them to establish themselves, establish their family, and they have enough money to do everything. Before we came live, I saw one of our coaches, one of the leader. I said, oh, she's already on vacation again. Maybe this is the third time she's gone on vacation this year with her family. And it is business that is sponsoring it. So she's no longer in other anywhere. She's just enjoying her life, spending her own money. And another one is coming. While she's on vacation, money is coming in. It does not stop. When you don't have business that is still getting you money, that is paying you money, even while you are sleeping, while you're on vacation, you are not getting there yet. For those that understand that language, growth really happen inside comfort zone. So you have to leave your comfort zone. Stop saying you don't want to take risks. You need to become intentional, ready ready to grow, ready for everything. That's why you see all of us, we're intentional, we put all our effort in what we're doing. We have our job that we're doing, but it's not our own. It is not in our name. The owner of the job can say, we don't need your service anymore. And there's nothing you can do. It is their job, it's not yours. It's what belongs to you that nobody can send you out of it. What you build in your own name, it is for you, it is for your family. So that's why you see us, we are so intentional, we're here, we show up. So everybody desire growth, freedom, confidence, stability, and success. But it usually require your efforts. So they become willingness to grow beyond fear. Those that want to succeed. So I will stop here because of our time. Thank you so much. Hello.
Thank you so much, ma. So another person will continue.
All right. Hello, beautiful people. I'm sorry for coming in. My name is Abimbola. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'll be talking about small step create a big transformation. Wow, that's a beautiful one. It does not matter where you are. It does not matter what you, how do I say, what you think you know, as in your level. But small step can create a big transformation. All you need to do, you hear those who speak earlier about mindset. It is your mindset. Don't look at it that, oh, can I really do it? Why not? If people like you, that they have two eyes, two hair, they are not different from you, no matter who you are. They can do it and make something out of it that they can boast on. So why not? So all what you need to change is your mindset. So small step create a big transformation. One thing many people underestimate is powerful or small consistent action. That's what I say. The little you input today can become big things tomorrow based on your mindset and whatever it is that is in your mindset. You say the word of God says out of the abundance in hearts come out of you can finish the remaining one. I'm not here to preach. So people often think success must happen dramatically, which is not real. To make it in life, it's not going to be a magic, except you are a kind of a person that play what do they call this tete, as in what do they call it, gambling. Even not everybody that play gambling make it. So if you want to succeed in life, it's not something that is going to happen like a magic. It's a process. Let's be honest to ourselves. Most transformation begin quietly. Some people that we are hearing their name today, that we're mentioning their name today. Okay, let's use the Facebook as an example. I could remember, was it early last year or year before the last, that people were digging deep into how the guy started. They were showing when he was in Harvard. They were showing his room when he started the research about the Facebook. So most transformation begin quietly. When it started, nobody did not know that it's going to boom like to how the guy started. Am I okay? It's like
Yeah.
I'm hearing some voice. So when he started, even him himself, when he started, he does not know that it's going to be something that everybody look at it today. Look, everybody. There's no a household that you will not see people using Facebook. See people that already make it even through this platform, the same platform you are watching us now. So transformation begin quietly. It's not depend on your mindset. It's not depend on what you are driving. It's not depend on what you are cooking. So what I'm saying is that one decision to start learning. You need to make decision to start learning, because if you learn if you learn a new skill, I'm telling you, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen magically, as I said. But what you learn, whatever it is that you learn, will be with you. Like my mom used to say something. You will say, what you don't know, you can't give. I say, what you don't have, you can't give. It's not actually talking about physical giving you something. It's talking about the knowledge, whatever it is that you have in your in your brain. It's like you call yourself a maybe a mother or a leader. There are some quality that you're supposed to have, you don't have it. How do you want to pass the knowledge? So that is what she's actually explaining, that what you don't have, you can't give. You call yourself a mother, you can't train a child. You yourself, you're supposed to build on that training. So how do you want to train your child? That is what she's actually talking about. So one decision to start learning, you have to continue learning if you want to move forward. But if you decided that, oh, because of your situation or what you are going through now, like what Jorep said earlier, that some people will say, oh, because of the situation they are going through, oh, all kinds of dirty thoughts like that. You need to clear your mind off that kind of a thing. So one decision to become consistent, even when you are doing, when you are learning things that you don't know, you have to consistent about it, because I'm telling you, being consistent in a thing can bring a huge result for you. And one decision is not to quit. Like Jorep said earlier, he said, winner never quit. Meanwhile, quitter don't, I don't know. Maybe she can help me out. Winner,
I say, winners never quit, and quitters will never win.
okay. So if you quit, you can't win. If you win, it means that you are not quitting. You keep on whatever challenges you are facing, whatever things you are facing, just keep on, because you know where you are. You know what you wanted to achieve until you get to the point. If you did not get to the point, don't quit, yes, and don't lose hope. I don't know what you are building. I don't know what you are cooking. You know in your heart. If that thing is good for you, that you're going to benefit, your family is going to benefit, your generation is going to benefit, even unborn generation is going to benefit for you. Whatever it is that you are facing in it, keep on moving. Continue with it, because I'm telling you, it's like alágbẹ̀dẹ tó gbé irin tó ń lu irin lójú kan. Those who are looking at him may not know what he's doing, but him that is eating hammer, at that point he know what he wanted to shape. And by the time he shaped that iron, people will say, wow. So keep on, continue to do it quietly. By the time the results show, people will congratulate you. Not only congratulate you, they will come around, they want to know how you do it, you're going to help them. So one decision to believe again. Don't think, that's what I say. When you know that what you are doing, there is a result, no matter how difficult it is, keep on going. Don't quit. As long as it's not going to take your life, don't quit. Continue, because there's going to be a huge result. Let me tell you one thing. One thing that I know is that if something is going to benefit you, that you are going to benefit and you are going to turn the world around, that is the right way. Devil don't want it. That's why it's making it difficult. But if you yourself, you think you want to give up, then you will be happy. You will be so glad for you to give up, but don't quit and don't give up. So most successful people did not become successful overnight. Just know that you want to be successful. You want to make it in life. You want to become somebody, as in, yeah, the family that you came out from is not really, that does not indicate where you will be tomorrow. That cannot determine your future. Your future, you can move forward if you believe, if your mindset, you know that, oh, everybody did not make it around you. That does not mean you cannot make it. If you hold on to your dream and you keep moving, you may be trying, doing it now, no result, but I'm telling you, if you keep doing it, be consistent about it, I'm telling you, the results will go. It's not going to be overnight. It's gradually, and definitely you will get to the result. And at the end of the day, you'll be so happy and you'll be enjoying it that you did not quit. So, I'm sorry. So the simple, keep moving little by little. So, and over time, small, consistent action creates massive results. Small, consistent action creates massive results. As you are moving forward, like I said earlier, it will keep on. If you keep on moving, finally get to the result. Except you are not moving. It's like you are going in a journey. You are tired, but you keep on moving. I'm telling you. Because you didn't see the end. You don't know whether within few minutes or within few seconds, you will get to the end. But for those who did not know what you started, when you get to the point, they may not understand. But by the time your results come out, I'm telling you, you'll be able to share your testimony with nostalgia. So never underestimate what consistency growth can do over time. It works and it pays. So I'm going to move forward to fear keep many people stuck. Man, please, my people. Fear is a voice, tiny voice in your ear. It will keep on telling you that you can't do it. It will keep on telling you that you are not going to make it. It will keep on telling you that you are not capable. It will give you 10,000 and thanks reason you should not do that. Because you know when you do it, something good is going to come out of it. Never listen to fear. Fear does not have eyes. The only thing is voice that you will hear in your brain. It just come to give you tiny voice, but you have tiny voice in you that you can reject it and reveals it. When fear come around, just know what to do. Fear has trapped many people in a situation they secretly want to escape. They want to escape, but they don't know how to escape because they are so scared. They are so. I believe many people, maybe you are watching live, you are watching us live now, or you're watching the replay. You'll be seeing this business for the past 8 years, 6 years, 7 years. Yes, you are on this the same social media, you are there, and you know your situation, you know the corner you are. You know that you are that corner, it's so tight, it's so difficult for you. You are so scared, you don't want to come out of it. Better can one bit more. The devil that they know is better than the angel. All kinds of dirty words to encourage themselves to remain where they are. That is fear. You'll be thinking, what if you fail? What if it is too late? Late for what? Someone late oríire ni. Kò sẹ́ni tó ń late oríire now. Wọ́n late oríire. What if it is too late? What if people judge me? Who cares? Kí ni business ẹ pẹ̀lú people? When you make it, they will come around. They will ask you, how did you do it? They want to learn. I'm telling you, you'll be their mentor. You'll be their boss. You'll be the direction for them. You'll be the one, as in, you'll become a board for them to be able to move forward, because as at that time, they are confused because they don't know that you will succeed in it. Now you are succeeded. They see the glory. Definitely they will come around. Then some people will say, what if I'm not good enough? Yeah, you may not good enough, but you can start from somewhere. You can start where you are. The building, is easy to collapse a building in a day, but to build out the same building, I'm telling you, it's not going to take a day. It's a gradual it's a situation, and you're looking at yourself down. Don't ever underestimate yourself. Don't bring yourself down. Don't bring yourself so low that you cannot make it in life or you cannot succeed in things. It's not possible. Who says so? Ṣé èèyàn kan ló design life rẹ ni? No. Èèyàn kan ló design life rẹ. Ọlọ́run ló design life rẹ. But it's now dependent on you. That's why God named us in whatever it is that you choose, that is what you choose. If you choose the right thing and you proclaim the right thing and you move towards it, I'm telling you, it works in this life. So, because of fear, many people never try. They don't want to try because they are afraid of what I said earlier. They stay where they are, even when they are not unhappy. They don't like where they are, but they still remain there. It's fear. Fear is just a tiny voice that you are hearing in your ear or in your brain or in your mindset. That's why you need to change your mindset. When the fear comes, you also get up. Whatever it is that is saying, say the other side of it. Whatever is saying, reject it. Say it's not your own. Just make a move. As soon as you make a move, I'm telling you, you won't hear the voice As you move, you won't hear it again. I'm telling you. Just try it. If you are in that kind of situation that you always fear to do something, just one day be bored. Stand against that voice. Stand against that thing. Try to do it. You will see you will conquer. That's the thing about fear. Fear is not a woman be like you that will confront you. It's not going to confront you. You can only hear it in your brain or you hear tiny voice in your ear, or you just imagine it. It's not physically standing in front of you like Umbe Jabin. That is fear. So it's the day you know that the fear cannot do anything to you, that you need to stand up with that voice. That is when you will escape. So fear has delay more dream than failure itself. Because you have fear, you don't because of that fear, you don't want to do it. I mean, why if you do it, you won't fail. 10 people trying to do something, 8 scared, they don't want to do it because they think they will fail. And 2 people do it and they succeeded. So who lose? Get up, don't let fear tie you down. Do something today. The business that they are introducing to you, you know your situation, you know what you are going through, you know it's not convenient for you. That 2 3 job is not convenient for you. The overtime that you are doing is not convenient for you. The job that you are doing, every time you are going, you always think about yourself that you wish you have another option. This is an option. Get up, try it. Just check it out. Check it out. Look at it. You are not going to pay anything. You are not losing anything from it. So just try it out. If you want to learn more, like Joreb said earlier, it is when you pay 149, which is refundable. Don't look at it. Just get up and do something. Try new thing, learn new thing, so that you can move your life forward. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. So we allow Abiola to complete from where you stop. Thank you so much.
All right, so the point I'm going to talk about here is you're allowed to start again. So you're allowed to restart. You're allowed to give yourself the opportunity to explore other options, other choices that you have, because there are we all have choices and options in life. So it depends on if we are giving ourselves that opportunity to embrace it and then to check it out. So you're allowed to learn again, you're allowed to build again, you're allowed to dream again, you're allowed to grow again, and you're allowed to try again, again and again, as many times as possible, as many times as you have given yourself the opportunity. So if your difficult season does not automatically define your entire life, so whatever I'm passing through right now, whatever you are passing through right now, does not actually determine your whole life. It doesn't determine my whole life. It's just a part in a whole, right? It's just a part, a tiny part. The story is not over yet. As long as we are still living, we have options, we have choices, we have opportunities. Opportunities actually shows up every day, like the one that is knocking at your door right now. So are you ready to embrace it? Are you ready to check it out? Because when we keep complaining, nothing is going to change, right? So we have to do something. We have to try other opportunities. We have to build again. We have to try over and over and over again until we desire that, until we get that result that we desire. So if you are right there, you don't like the results you've been getting over the years, then it is time for you to try a new approach or a different approach. It is time for you to try a new strategy or a different strategy. And that is how you are going to get your desired result. And we keep trying, we keep, trying over and over. And that's why they do say consistency is the key. If you try one now, it doesn't work, you want to try another thing the next time until it works. So your future may be waiting on your next decision. All we need is just one decision, one skill, one opportunity, one environment, one mentor, one conversation, and that is where the consistency comes in. Earlier this morning, before this podcast, I was listening to an actress, and she was sharing the story of how she has failed so many times, how she has, released some, movies, and the movies were not doing well. She wasn't getting, the results she expected, and then for 3 years, she actually, I'm not going to say quit because she was able to bounce back. So it's okay to take a break. Yeah, taking a break is actually different from quitting, right? So she took a break for 3 years, But each time during the period of, during that time that she was taking a break, or that she was on break, each time she saw people act and then she was watching a movie, it's going to struck her again that, oh, you love to act. Why don't you try again? And then after 3 years, she considered trying again. And then just one line from the story she wrote, just one line, that line brought her to limelight. What am I trying to say? We don't actually need, to be perfect. We don't have to wait for the perfect story. We don't have to wait for the perfect time. We don't have to wait for the perfect business. All we need to do is just to try. Just put it out there. And then before you know it, it's gonna give you the kind of results that you expect. But the thing is, you don't know what, you don't know when, you don't know how, and that's why we have to just keep trying. And that's why, the supreme being is greater than us. The supreme being is greater than us in the sense that we don't know that time that we are going to break through. We don't know that time we are going to get that result that we desire. We don't know, but they know. I didn't mean we know. Maybe we would have just relaxed and not do nothing and probably wait for that time before we start doing something, right? But because we don't know, we have to keep trying. We have to keep showing up. We have to keep doing what we know how to do. We have to keep trying other opportunities. And before you know it, that time will come, right? Which is why people will now say, but this person is not the best now. This person is not exceptional now. Yes, you might be right. They might not be the best. What they are doing might not be the perfect thing. It might not be exceptional, but you know what? Because it is time. So once it is time, it is time. Nobody knows the time. Only the supreme being know the time. So that's why we don't want to give up, and that's why we don't want to give up on ourselves just because of what we are passing through. We don't want to use a path to divine, the old story, using the path to divine in the old story. We don't want to do that. We want to keep trying, we want to keep showing up. So that being said, if you are that person, you've been seeing this business opportunity, you've been hearing talk about this business opportunity, but you are still contemplating. Maybe you've already paid $149, and then since then you've not done anything. Maybe you are watching us, you have even watched the coaching videos, but then you have not moved to the next step. Then this is your sign that you need to do something. This is your sign that you have to make the decision. Because the moment to make that decision, everything that God has made, we make sure that it works out for you. But you just have to make the decision first. Everything will cooperate with you to make sure that it works, especially if it is time, and now is the best time. Like I said earlier on, no one knows when it is going to be your time to experience that huge breakthrough. But then, either way, you still have to do something. You still have to keep showing up. You still have to be consistent. Because if there is nothing, I remember in the Bible, I so much love the Bible because it is actually relatable to what we are passing through. That's why I love the Bible. So when it was time, when Moses was praying to God that, oh, there is no water for these people to drink. How do I get water for them to drink? And God asked him, what do you have in your hand? So which means we must be doing something at every time, every point in time, we must be doing something. And that thing we are doing is what God is going to bless, right? If you are praying for financial blessing and then you are just sitting down there, you're not doing nothing, then, when it is time for you to be blessed, and the angel come visiting and there's nothing to breathe upon, there's nothing to bless, you are not going to get that result. And Moses said, I have a staff, and he said, use that staff to eat the rock. And then he did, and the water gushed out. That's exactly how it works. And not only that, we have so many examples like that in the Bible, right? When the fishermen were unable to catch the fishes, they've toiled day and night, they couldn't do that. And Jesus walked in and said, cast your net over there. So if there is no net to cast in there, they won't be able to get that breakthrough. They won't be able to get that blessing. So if you are watching us, you are praying to be a billionaire, you are praying to be that person that will take your family from financial difficulty, and you don't have business, then you are deceiving yourself, because a 9 to 5 cannot actually give you the kind, especially if you want. Not everybody wants, so it depends on what you're praying for. But if you have been praying for financial breakthrough, you've been praying for wealth, you've been praying for, generational wealth, and then you don't have a business, then this is your sign that you must consider having a business, so that when the angel come visiting, they'll be able to visit your business with the huge breakthrough that you desire. So that being said, if what we've been saying for the past 56 minutes now resonate with you, then it is your turn to take action, because we don't want to keep you longer anymore. So how do you take action? To take action, just pick the number on the screen or click on the link in the bio where you are watching this go live from, and that's going to take you to our website where you'll be required to register your name and your email address. Check access webinar, and you'll be able to access our free webinar. You don't have to pay for the webinar. The webinar is free, and it will provide you information about what distinguishes us among other businesses out there. It's going to provide you information about our automated system and the testimonies or testimonials of what this business has done for people that are plugged into our automated system. We all need a system that will work for us. This business, this country, I'm talking about the capitalist country or advanced country, has been structured in such a way that you cannot beat the system. So you also need a system that will work in your favor. So if you are that person, you believe that you need a system, because we all know the tax, how it works. They are going to tax everything. You get the check with the right hand. And there's no how prudent you are in spending. You must spend though. Even if you are not spending every day, you are going to spend every month, no matter how prudent you are. And no matter how prudent you are, no matter how stingy you think you are, before you get the paycheck, they already remove whatever they want to remove. So you cannot run away from the system. So everybody is paying into the system one way or the other. So if you are watching us, you also want a system that works for you around the clock while you focus on other things that matters to you. Then we are going to encourage you, after watching the webinar, to click the Join Now button. The Join Now button is where you are going to get a detailed information about how this business works. And then you are going to be required to pay a refundable fee of $149. But the good news is we have 30 days money back guaranteed. So which means you stand to lose nothing. So if after watching the coaching videos, but you think for whatever reason the business is not the best fit for you, you can request for a refund, and within 3 to 5 business days, you get a refund back. But then if you are so passionate about building a system for yourself, because this business, one thing about our community is we have a business and then we have a system. So it's actually a structured business. So this is not a business that you start and then you'll be the one running scatter to see how to manage your business, what system will work for you. Everything has been designed, right? All you need to do is just to follow the directions, follow, the steps, and then be mentorable, and then be coachable. So if you are mentorable, if you are coachable, this business will definitely work for you. And you are that person that you are patient, and then you are ready to plant a seed, water the seed, and then watch the seed grow, and then wait patiently to harvest, and to harvest the abundance from the seed that you have planted. This business is definitely going to work for you. So if you're that person, you want to watch our live webinar is every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. EST, and 5 p.m. PST. And again, if you want to watch the live webinar, you are still required to register your name and your email, in order for you to get a notification once it's time for the webinar. But you are not mandated to watch the live webinar. You can always register your name and email address anytime you're ready. There's a webinar waiting on standby that you can watch. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And if you have any questions, any clarification about how this business works, you want to really learn more, then feel free to DM us, and within 24 hours, we'll be more than glad to answer your questions. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're going to see you again next time, and enjoy your weekend with your family. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Oh shit! My brother, come make we rise and shine. Your own hustle, go better. Take 'em line by line. With the family, we the build and scale. Free training for you, go fail. Register now. Get access to our free live webinar. Tuesday and Thursday, we the there for you. Come join the Unity crew. Unity!